virtual universe.
Let me take you on a trip around the world and back.
People come to the Oasis for all the things they can do.
And you won't have to need to sit still.
But they stay because of all the things they can be.
Can you feel this?
Let me show you the world.
Yeah. It's the only place that feels like I mean anything.
Welcome back, everyone. That was a clip from the trailer for Ready Player One, and we got one of the stars in studio right now, Tye Sheridan. Welcome. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Congrats on the film. And I just saw it yesterday, but it also just screened recently at South by Southwest in not your hometown, but in your home state.
Actually, yeah. So not where I grew up. I didn't grow up in Austin. I grew up in East Texas, but I live in Austin now. So yeah, it was so special to be there with the film, and Ernie Klein, who wrote the novel that the movie's based on, also lives in Austin. So it was really nice to kind of go full circle, and my whole family was at the screening, and it was really, really special.
And Steven Spielberg was there, you had the cast there, it was a big celebration. I mean, the film is just full of these wonderful pop culture references. Without spoiling anything, do you have a favorite one that stands out for you from the film?
Well, I don't think it's a spoiler because it's in most of the trailers, and it's on some of the posters. Iron Giant is one of my favorite films of all time, and it's so cool to see him in this movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I would say Iron Giant. The Delorean that my avatar drives is also pretty cool.
That's got to be an especially amazing aspect of this whole thing, like to think about, getting cast to star in a movie, but to think like, oh, and in the movie I get to drive the Delorean, and it's not like some fake, like it's the Delorean, like that's what it is.
Yeah, so it doesn't feel as cool when you're shooting it. You're like, you guys are gonna make the car look cool, right? Because you're shooting in motion capture, and there's like a car frame, but you're basically just kind of sitting on an apple box, which is just a wooden box, and you're like, all right, cool. So it's just, but no, it's amazing to see it all come together after almost 2 years since we shot, I guess. And the animation that ILM did and turned in is just incredible. So
I imagine when you are on set, Spielberg probably is like very good at making you imagine what it is that you are doing. Does he paint a picture for you while you're filming?
100%. And people have been asking me, like, what's the most important thing you learn from working with Steven Spielberg? And I always just say it's just to trust Steven Spielberg because he's usually right. But yeah, it's we had a lot of great tools that helped us out. So the reason I think this movie was really pushing the envelope is because we could see in real time the environment that we were kind of walking around in on a 2D monitor. So we would look over and we could see, if you're standing in the motion capture volume and you were synced up to your avatar, you could wave your hand, you could see your avatar, and you could see how big he is in relation to all the other avatars and the environment that he's standing in. And if you wanted to take a step even further, we had a tethered Oculus that you could put on that was spatially tracking, so you could walk around in the volume and walk around and it wasn't like the final version of the environment, but it was like a mock-up version, and you could get it at least good enough to get a sense of, how big the room was you're in, or like what was to your right, and that was super, super helpful.
Oh, it's got to be amazing, like playing a video game while making a movie, celebrating the art of video games. Ready Player One. Awesome to meet you, man. Thanks for coming in, Tye.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it. Thank you.